Hey Aaron, what's up? My name is Doug, and I live in Texas, and I need some help with my tray flips. So, yeah, I can do an ollie, a pop, shove it, heel flip, kick flip, and a varial kick flip. So, yeah, hope you could help me out. Some examples of my ollie. Here's some examples of my pop, shove it. Here's some examples of my heel flip. Here's some examples of my kick flip. And here's some examples of my varial kick flip. Why I can't seem to land the tray flip is because sometimes it goes just like a varial kick flip and a little bit more. It doesn't go all the way around. It lands just like a varial kick flip, like this, but then it lands just a little bit more, sometimes like this and sometimes like that. It doesn't always go completely around like a 360 pop shove it. These are some attempts of me trying to do a tray flip.
Awesome, man. So thanks a lot for sending your video. I really do appreciate it. All of your tricks were pretty good. Your varial kickflip was pretty good. But yeah, I can definitely see your problem. It's all in that back foot. You're just not quite getting it scooped far enough. It's kind of interesting because when you were doing the varial flip, I was worried about this problem.
Thanks, Aaron, for your awesome support.
Thank you. Cool, so let's check your back foot. It scoops it. Like that scoop looked pretty good, but it just didn't quite pop the board up high enough because as it's going around, it's kind of bouncing off the ground a little bit. That's kind of restricting its full movement in terms of the 360. So, boom. That one again, it's like a good varial flip, but we're just not quite there on the tray flip. The scoop of the tray flip is just something else. It's not like any other trick. It's this totally different beast. And once you got it, tray flips are just so easy, but when you don't have it, they're so difficult. I remember when I was probably your age, 12 or so, I was having the exact same problem. I could varial flip great. I could varial flip down a 7 stair. But if you asked me to tray flip, I could not do it at all. I just could not get that around. And yeah, I eventually just worked on that scoop. I made this video recently called How to Scoop Tray Flips the Easiest Way tutorial, and I definitely recommend checking that out. It's super detailed and it's all about just the scoop. It is just really all about that back foot. But what I suggest for you is work on popping those previous tricks a little higher, especially the kick flip and the varial flip a little bit. But yeah, especially the kick flip, just work on popping it and getting that flick down so it's a little higher, a little more popped off the ground. But in terms of the tray flip, hold on to something. Find something that you can hold on to so you can just kind of let some of the pressure off of your feet and then just scoop the board as hard as you can and just work on doing the 360 part. You can even practice it with some 360 pop shove-its. I don't suggest learning 360 pop shove-its before tray flip, but just in terms of getting the scoop down underneath you, you can practice it like that. And then once you do have that rotation of the 360 part of it, then you got the kickflip part. That part is no problem. But you actually don't need to flick very hard at all because you're scooping so hard with your back foot that the kickflip motion happens really easily. So practice those steps, get it down, get Skateboarding Made Simple. There's 4 different volumes. All of them are really amazing. They're instant digital downloads. Don't get confused. It's not a DVD. Buy it on the website and download it right away.